Man seeks to live in a humane society where peace, order, and harmony prevail. All the activities of the country run smoothly in the situation of peace. Rule and order are respected by all. Human rights are not violated, and people can walk freely from one place to another without having fear in their mind. Peace helps to create the feeling of love, trust, tolerance, and brotherhood among people. Peace and order is the most important component for economic growth and development because the people are free to do their business without any obstruction. They become committed to fulfill their duties towards the society. People can raise their living standard because no one is stopping them. They are involved in development activities. Peace helps promote human rights, democratic norms, and value. Peace helps to create a feeling of love, trust, tolerance, and brotherhood among people. A stable political scene is one where the government is favored by the citizen. Problems and hardship are present in a nation, but a stable political system is one that can withstand these obstacles. A nation that is constantly having revolutions or civil wars would be said to have a very low political stability, since there would be very low levels of respect for existing political order. Therefore, political stability can only be achieved if peace and order prevail in a country. Political stability, as said by the other group, provides stable, peaceful, sustainable, and safe environment. But all of these can be achieved through peace and order. According to Brian Martin, technology is commonly thought of as artifacts or handiworks. These artifacts are made by different people who establish relationship between each other and the environment. All technologies are social in this sense. Individuals should have a good relationship with each other to establish innovation. Technology becomes better through peace and order. Therefore, we can strive in technology if there is peace and order. When different cultures are at peace with each other, it promotes economic growth and development. When different cultures respect each other, peace and order.
As the second speaker, I would like to state that culture is the invisible bond which ties people together. It refers to the pattern of human activity. The art, literature, language, and religion of a community represent its culture. And art, literature, language, and religion can be improved in education. So we therefore say that education is part of culture. With that, I can say that there wouldn't be peace and order without good education. It is in the habit of uneducated to spring up on arguments and cause harm to others and most to himself. Education would rather channel your temper towards a more productive and peaceful goal. While no nation would be at crisis, it would be only a more peaceful world without conflicts. And again, wars and battles would be caused by the doings of uneducated people. Next is without education, with education, there will be if people are well educated, their skill levels would improve, and with good skill level, they can scientists and inventors would be able to discover and invent better technology. So without culture, which results to education, there would be an innovation in technology. Next is, you may say that most of our country's education is funded by the government. First of all, there will be good people who will be running our government if they wouldn't have good values and good education, which also result to an improved way of life, which is part of culture. When the people of a nation are educated, they definitely carve ways to be self-sufficient. An economically independent society is the stepping stone to combine productivity that leads to a economic growth of the nation and a whole. Now you know how those countries were doing so well for themselves.
Technology is what technology is there in the beginning of an economy. Like technology is even considered the key ingredient for the survival of mankind. And there's a reason why we invest so much in technology. We invest on TVs, cell phones, cars, security, because we know that this will help our country. And I will prove this by asking you guys, if we have political stability, we need changes, and then changes without technology. Like, how will we know our GDP and other statistics without technology? Like, tax needs technology, and election needs technology. I'm not talking about big computers and other machineries. Pencils and pens are technology. Your cables are technology. Everything is technology. Technology, in fact, is what we make using our hands. But not really. It's still created by our hands. Culture is promoted by traveling. How would we promote our culture without technology and then communication with other people? Like, you can't advertise your culture to other countries if you don't have technology. But without technology, you can't talk to other people, other countries. And then lifestyle and traveling and the efficiency and productivity of culture is needed as what also, everything needs technology, political stability. They all need technology, as I said before, in the elections. We need to have those ballots and things that count the ballots. And then in culture, we need jobs, preservation, communication, and health. All needs technology. The injections, the machineries, and the peace and order needs technology also. The advanced security equipments, the things that the cameras, and then communication in order to prevent wars. Yeah. Good enough. Thank you.
Now, in all of your speeches, you're basically saying that everyone and in every country you need a stable government. I mean, you said that you need a government. But imagine if it's unstable. Imagine, it will cause chaos. In a chaotic government, imagine the country they are ruling. In culture, you already said, the government should produce more, should make more policies, should have more, like, institutions or something. But how can you make those without a stable government? In technology, how can you produce technologies? How can you produce tables? How can you produce pencils? How can you produce everything without being financially supported by the government? Rather, stable government. And in peace, governments can produce rules to prevent crime. Peace between two sides in a bigger scale, like national scale, is always intervened by an active government. Okay. Human rights are also protected by the government. Imagine if they don't protect like human rights. Imagine if they don't protect human rights, or they can protect human rights, but imagine if they're not stable. Imagine our economy if they're not stable. Imagine everything that is happening if they're not stable. Everything will be chaotic, or something will happen that is dumb or something. And all of your speeches. Let me ask you something. How can you improve now? Not how did they improve? Basically saying about the past, about everything, about what did they do, blah 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 blah. The question here is, how can you improve our economy now? Now, present, not before, okay? And lastly, name me a government that doesn't, name me a country that doesn't have a government. None, right? Because the government is there to lead the country to its success.